Hey guys, welcome back to YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. So right now I'm about to watch Watchmen. This is episode 2. This show is very intense. I actually had to stop watching it for a little while because I watched the first episode and I had just come off of another very intense show and I was like, my God, I need a break from all of this intensity. I needed to watch, some like Rick and Morty, something light before going from one intense show to another intense show, just because anxiety levels, man, they're like high. When I watch these shows, I get very invested in them, and it just like, whoo, man, like I have some like panic inside me sometimes when I'm watching them. So anyways, the pilot was amazing. Oh my God, it was so great. Regina King she's an outstanding actress. When I think that she did things before Jerry Maguire, but when I saw her in Jerry Maguire, I was so impressed with her. I mean, there were so many scenes that she like stole from Cuba Gooding Jr., whether she meant to or not, just what she brought to that character was so incredible. And, it was just, she's amazing. If you guys haven't seen Jerry Maguire, you have to see that. You've got to see it. She is so great in that film. She's incredible. So anyways, I'm excited to watch episode 2. I'm sure my startle reflex is going to be in full force with this episode, just like it was in episode 1. So I will see how it goes, but I'm very excited to see it. And thank you guys so much for being here. So let's get to watching Watchmen, the series. And as most of you who know me, you know that Watchmen, the movie, is my favorite superhero movie of all time. And I guess you wouldn't really call it a superhero movie, Watchmen. I mean, would you? I guess it kind of is a superhero movie, but it's a comic book movie, that's for sure. But I consider the guys, everyone in Watchmen, they are superheroes, but so many of them have been corrupted as well. So, but anyways, yeah, so Watchmen is my favorite superhero / comic book movie of all time. Definitely. I love it so much. And I would say that Zack Snyder's Justice League is second for me. And then I have to kind of go and look at like which ones I like that are my top 5. But those two, Watchmen and Zack Snyder's Justice League, are so far, those are my two favorites. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's watch Watchmen. Thank you so much for being here. Ready? Here we go.
Can you even ride in the South in the same streetcar with white people?
Oh my God.
To carry the gun in service of America is not an honor, but a shame. Throw it away and come over to the German line.
Wow. Don Johnson was like her family, right?
Who are you?
I'm the one who strung your chief of police up.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're 90 years old. How the did you hang him?
Exactly.
Get out my pills, please.
Why don't you use your powers and float him on over?
Ha 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 ha. I love that car. It's amazing.
Does she really read all of these?
Of course. Don't you?
Oh, I read it. I just don't believe it.
I wouldn't believe it either. Such a great soundtrack in this show. Wow. Your car reminds me of the car that Denzel drove in Training Day. Is it the same vehicle? Like the same make?
Both his palms got rope burns. He's got fibers in his fingernails. He was alive the whole time.
Oh, God.
What are you interrogating me now?
Why would I interrogate you?
Oh my, what the? Oh my gosh.
Fucking mutts!
Whoa.
Stand down.
You in charge now?
No.
Then who the fuck is?
Good question. He's certainly not in charge anymore. He's dead. She's hugging him. Wasn't he like a father to her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm opening up that present in exactly 30 seconds. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
He's not gonna wait for Christmas to open it.
Is that when the little hand is on top of the big hand?
I don't want to wait.
Gotta wait.
What was that?
Oh, that must be Santa Claus.
There's somebody in our house.
Okay. Whoa! Oh my... Oh my... Whoa. Holy crap! Who shot her? Oh my god. Has she lived?
Coordinated attack. Simultaneous hits, 40 houses.
40 houses of police?
He and Jenny were at home in bed, and that's where we found him.
Oh my god.
The entire force knows that the cavalry has our names and addresses. They're all resigning.
I'm not quitting.
I just want to say that Don Johnson looks so good.
I let you down.
He seems like such a good guy, Don Johnson. Is he corrupt? Oh, what a disappointment if he is.
You don't want to beat shit out of these fucks? You? She loves beating the shit out of these fucks.
That costume that she has, it is so amazing. Or the uniform that she wears, like whatever. This hooded jacket. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at how cool they did the coloring right here. Everything's gray.
We tear down your idol!
Who's their idol? Oh, God. Oh.
Look out!
Whoa! Oh my God, she's gonna kill him. Oh, look at this. She's... So no one knows who she is, which is so cool when she's dressed like this. Or at least she can be like incognito. That's awesome.
May I have your consent to test a sample of your DNA?
Yes.
Oh. That's awesome. That's the guy, he's from, I think his name is Jim Beaverton. He's in the show Supernatural. He's also in The Boys. He's a great actor.
You're not allowed to be here.
Oh.
Must be satisfying putting those red predations to work.
Get the fuck off my porch.
Who is that? Is like, I wonder who, is that their grandfather or something?
I didn't arrest him because he didn't do it.
But he says he did.
He also says that Dr. Manhattan can pretend to be human.
Good point.
Are we safe, Angela?
I would tell you if we weren't.
Feels kind of not safe. Feels very not safe. Especially if you're African American. Or a cop.
How is she?
She sounded completely fine. Even though I know she's not. Just like you.
Oh, yeah. She's plays so tough on the outside, but you know she's going through it on the inside.
Your Uncle Judd is dead.
Whoa. So this is the kid that lost his parents. They were both police officers, right? They were gunned down in their own bed. He was in the house, and now he just lost his uncle, who wasn't his real uncle, but was like his uncle. So he's been surrounded by death the majority of his life. So sad.
Young children should not view this content under any circumstances, even if supervised by a parent or guardian.
Okay, so why is Topher watching it?
Hate crimes and depictions of
Oh my god. American Hero Story? Are you serious? Well, at least they're being honest about the propaganda with the warning up front.
We don't have a safe.
Oh!
Sorry.
Oh! No way! No, 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 no! Oh. Nice. Oh. 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 Oh, he shot his friend. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Holy cow.
Who are you?
Yeah.
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be wearing a fucking mask.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not a cop anymore. I retired.
Right. Of course.
No, she didn't retire. She just tells people that so she can stay
Can I take those flowers?
in secret.
Jane, do you have a vase? Honey, are you okay?
No, she's not okay.
oh.
What's wrong? I love that actress. I forget her name right now. She was married to Clint Eastwood, I'm pretty sure. He's been married several times. That was one of his ex-wives. Oh, did she fake this so that she could get up and start snooping around? That's smart. Very cool. I hope it turns out that he wasn't like a corrupt guy, but maybe he was. I mean, maybe he was hiding some shady stuff that he did. Oh, what do you see? I would like a pair of those glasses. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be awesome. Okay. Wow, so he has a KKK outfit in his closet. Okay, I'm sorry, but he adopted, wasn't he like a father figure to her? I don't get it. So it's like he's part of the KKK at some point? Well, why the hell didn't he get rid of that disgusting costume? Why didn't he... I mean, he changed, didn't he?
Look, it's...
As impenetrable as the Gordian knot itself.
Oh, it's as impenetrable as the Gordian knot itself. One!
What the... What?
Tears from let's see those damn...
He's... Are you serious? He just burnt the guy alive?
My God, John!
Born star.
So did he not burn?
Dr. Manhattan.
Oh.
Fantastic.
I remember that.
Bravo.
I remember that, what happened to Dr. Manhattan in that explosion, and then he became like that. It was very
Ladies.
cool.
Gentlemen. Fantastic.
Look at all these twins around him.
You'd kindly remove Mr. Phillips's corpse.
Oh my god, that was a...
Put him in the cellar with the others.
So that was one of his twins?
How would you like to be the new Mr. Phillips?
I'd be honored, Master.
Oh my gosh, he's making... These are all... Oh god! Oh! These are all clones? He's making clones?
Where'd you get eggs from?
Grocer.
How did he get out of his handcuff?
I've got friends in higher places.
Who is this dude? This dude, Will.
Angela Abar.
Will, Angela Abar is your granddaughter.
Wow, that's her grandfather.
What do you want to know?
I want to know why you're here.
How about she wants to know everything? She can't arrest him. She's got to find out what went on. I wish she... Oh! Okay. What the heck? Oh my gosh. How can that thing just do that? Watch over this boy. Okay. I am definitely confused, but I'm gathering that you're supposed to be confused at this point. Or is it just me? I'm a little bit confused. The next episode's called She Was Killed by Space Junk. FBI agent and vigilante hunter Laurie Blake heads to Tulsa to take over the murder investigation. The Lord receives unwelcome attention. Wow, this is such a good show. Okay, so the second episode wasn't as bad as the first one. The first one was really intense for me. Yeah, and maybe that was just because I was coming off of watching Invincible and The Boys, and they were both like so intense. So maybe I was just feeling a lot more kind of anxiety at that time when I first started this show several months ago, because this episode still had some jarring moments in it, but it seemed a lot more tame than the pilot episode. So this is amazing. I love how this is shot. The colors, it reminds me of Watchmen, the movie. How you'll see like everything around is like gray, like a tone of gray, like really blah, and you'll see like, you know, certain people's outfits are very bright in color, like the police, for instance, like the blues and the yellows and the reds, like were very, very bright in color, and the blacks were like, her black outfit was like it like really stood out against all the gray, you know what I mean? And that just, I love when they do that. We're going to be coloring the documentary that I'm directing right now. And that's going to be something that we do, is we're going to be coloring it in a way, if I can make this happen, coloring it in a way where we put like a very dark kind of like ominous coloring to what we're doing, to give it that kind of like that certain kind of feel, like that really deep kind of deep sort of destructive feel in certain scenes that are very, you know, that are difficult to watch, and then other scenes will do kind of like maybe a different type of color, so it's sort of like it like pulls you in, you know, what you're watching visually. I'm very curious, also very fascinated by things like that in the editing process of filmmaking, is being able to do things like that in post-production to the footage that you've filmed, and making it like being able to sort of bring out those types of things in film to evoke emotions, you know. One of the movies that I remember, do you guys remember the movie Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow? So in that movie, I loved that. The movie was incredible. It was very difficult to watch, but very good. But did you notice how the sort of like the coloring of that film, like the way that it looked, it was very like, it was kind of like almost like a bluish tint. And, you know, obviously like Zack Snyder's Justice League kind of like had that, not the same as Seven, but had like that sort of like darkness in all the scenes that were filmed. Like all the visuals are very dark and heavy. And, yeah, it's just, it's really neat. Anyways, I see that here in Watchmen, and I love that. I think that's so cool. I wonder who's directing these episodes. I'm interested in finding out. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for coming to join me to watch my reaction to Watchmen. This was season 1, episode 2. I believe there's only one season to this show. I think it was like a limited series or something. It's excellent. It's so great. I'd heard so many great things about this show for a long time. So yeah, it's definitely lives up to its hype. Thanks you guys so much. Have a great day, great night wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you always for all of your support. Take care.